At the Jantar Mantar, there were late-night tensions. A ruckus allegedly broke out between the wrestlers who've been staging a protest for now almost 2 weeks and police personnel deployed. Now, there was no immediate comment from the Delhi police regarding the development, but in a video being circulated on social media platforms as well from that location, some of the protesters can be heard accusing a cop of attacking two wrestlers under the influence of alcohol. The accused policeman is seen sitting in the video, while the protesters allege that his colleagues were mute spectators. So this is what has happened, and the wrestlers are alleging that one of the female wrestlers was also manhandled, was abused, and this is now further escalation. Remember, already now the wrestlers are saying that the government is not listening to them and that there's no action being taken, and their demand for the action is that Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, who's the WFI chief with a lot of clout, that he needs to be jailed now, he needs to be arrested, to which the government has said, we've made a committee, the investigation is currently on with regard to it. So there was also a video then that circulated. They have now appeared to have been asking the government that there has to be action taken against the police personnel. Remember all three individuals you see on your screen: Sakshi Malik, Bajrang Pulia and the whole Fogart family. The sisters have won international level medals, whether it's the Commonwealth Games, whether it's Olympics, whether it's the Asia Championships, the World Championships. They've managed to bring in a lot of recognition for this country. At this point, for them to be sitting, they're starting to slowly get support from fellow athletes as well, fellow sportspersons who've been asking there needs to be a bridge between the government and the wrestlers for a communication, and it's very sad to see that they have been sitting there. So this is part of that visual on your screen that yesterday led to, as they are alleging, a ruckus between the cops and the wrestlers. And this was close to midnight at about 11 p.m. where the information came. Remember, you can see women cops also have been deployed, as there are women wrestlers also on protest. But this clearly does not look good. Was there any reference of them to be evacuated? Remember, just to give you a background, in Delhi yesterday it was raining throughout the evening and a bit into the night as well, specifically, and even in central Delhi areas, and therefore now they're asking for further facilities for them. It could be possibly that this bed that you see on your screens, a folding bed, was provided to them. That is where some sort of commotion started. And between the cops and the wrestlers, they are alleging that there was misbehavior on part of the men in uniform.
पूरी दिल्ली में पुलिस प्रशासन पूरा चारों तरफ से दिल्ली घेर ली है भाई। तो आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा मैं, जो भी पुलिस के साथ, प्रशासन के साथ, किसी के साथ हमने बदतमीजी नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि ये लोग चाहें कि हमारा धरना के ऊपर खराब हो। आप लोग किसी के साथ जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि दिल्ली में आते ही ये डिटेन कर रहे हैं। आप जहाँ पे भी आपको रोके उधर ही बैठ जाओ आप लोग। तो आपसे सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि किसी के साथ जबरदस्ती ना करें, ना बैरिकेड कूदने की कोशिश करें। सुबह 6 बजे के बाद आप यहाँ आओगे।
Let's go across to Nitin Srivastava this morning, joining me with the latest. Nitin, yesterday evening, as in when you were updating, it clearly looked that there was tension on the ground. What exactly happened?
Well, Pooja, it all started when Aam Aadmi Party leader reached out to the athletes with some beds, because it was raining whole day, so they said that they actually could not sleep. So that is why some beds were brought there at the protest site, and then there was a protest from police that you cannot actually bring in the beds inside the Jantar Mantar where you're sitting and doing dharna, and it started at that point only, and then a scuffle between the wrestlers and police started at the protest site, and later on there was alleged statement from protesters that the police actually started beating them, throwing them from the protest site. So it was all night site when everything started at Jantar Mantar. Later on, Bajrang Punia has written a letter to Home Minister saying that all the cases should be taken up on priority. Some waterproof tent should be provided to them, because it's poured a long rainy day. Forecast from the Department of
So Nitin, can we say that one of the reasons was about some facilities they may have wanted into their tent because it was raining very heavily throughout the evening yesterday? Could that be one of the issues? Because it appears the cops were the cops trying to evacuate them? Were the cops trying to tell them to leave? Because I see Bajrang Punia very angry and shouting at the police. Has the police said anything? So tell us, what could have been the reason? Was it any sort of facilities not being allowed to come in, evacuation, and has the police said anything?
No, it was all about the facilities they wanted, because I just told you it was all day raining there at Jantar Mantar, so that is why they requested Delhi police that please allow us to bring those beds so that we actually can sleep properly, and that started from there only. That is why, if you can go through the videos, Vinesh is also crying. She is saying that some policemen also try to push her, some policemen try to abuse her. So all are the allegations right now. But the big thing is that now Bajrang Punia, who is one of the face, who is the Olympian from our country, Olympic medalist, he has written a letter requesting Home Minister, please take this matter on priority and provide us some facilities at the protest site so that these dharna can actually go on.
All right, Nitin Srivastav tracking all the latest on that. I want you to listen into what Bajrang Punia has said. What are the wrestlers saying from the location? Let's listen in.
पूरी दिल्ली में पुलिस प्रशासन पूरा चारों तरफ से दिल्ली घेर ली है भाई। तो आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा मैं, जो भी पुलिस के साथ, प्रशासन के साथ, किसी के साथ हमने बदतमीजी नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि ये लोग चाहे कि हमारा धरना के ऊपर खराब हो। आप लोग किसी के साथ जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि दिल्ली में आते ही ये डिटेन कर रहे हैं। आप जहाँ पे भी आपको रोके उधर ही बैठ जाओ आप लोग। तो आपसे सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि किसी के साथ जबरदस्ती ना करें, ना बैरिकेड कूदने की कोशिश करें। सुबह 6 बजे के बाद आप यहाँ आओगे।